The matchmaker will try to keep you grounded, try to keep you understanding what your goals are so that you don't get kind of hijacked, you don't go off the track that you really should be on.
I met a woman at the recent social in Odessa. We had a second date and she brought along her niece to the date without a translator. The niece ordered a full dinner too. Was this normal in Ukraine? We had a good time at dinner, but should I have politely asked the niece to just drink water?
God.
I would need at least 9 months for a fiancé.
So she came without translator, not even paying interpreter's fee, and so her niece orders herself, a meal. Okay, meal in Ukraine, what, $10? $20 worth of food. If you say that, I mean, that will end your relationship right on the spot. So you really want to save those $20 and mess up your relationship? No, it's not a good idea. So it's more like a family. So her niece is already doing you a favor, just translating, and just not a big deal. She'll have a salad. It's not. You came all the way to Ukraine. You're already there. You're having a good time. Really, guys, that's not the time when you really have to worry about those extra $10 or $20. Okay, she orders, black caviar and champagne, that's a whole different story. Yes, she should not do that. But if she orders, some pelmeni for $8,
Pelmeni?
dumpling, whatever, something. Whatever it is, just, if it's reasonable. So if we're not talking about anything obnoxious, if she orders something reasonable, that's fine. By the way, guys, I've read the statistics somewhere the other day that men in United States spend on average $8,000 a year on dating. $8,000 a year on dating. We're talking about simple stuff like going to movie like once a week or every other week, or miscellaneous dinner here and there. So, okay.
What's a period of time?
So 8,000 in a year, 1 year. So average.
In all their life. Oh my God.
No, so 8,000 a year average is,
guys,
according to statistics, average American male spends on dating in the United States. So if you spend $8 in Ukraine on the family meal there, what else can I say?
Jacob said that she's a family. It's not like a translator from somewhere. She's her family, so she could be really mad about it.
Yeah, if a translator is more a professional setting, that's okay, that gets a little tricky, but even then, if interpreter, I still don't have a problem if interpreter orders herself a salad and cup of tea. Again, it's not gonna kill anyone as long as it stops at that. Of course, if she starts ordering drinks after drinks, it is not professional. It's a whole different story. Come to us, we'll deal with this interpreter accordingly. You will probably never gonna use her again. So that's a whole different case.
When do you meet the person who assigned to you during the socials? Depends on where you are. Sometimes you'll meet that person the day before. And when I say where you are and what part of the world you're going to, because the tours are always a little bit different depending on where you are. They're run differently. They're done in different cities, even if you're in the Ukraine compared to Latin America and Asia, we're in the same cities. So you have that same matchmaker at your side both nights, whereas in the Ukraine it's going to be a different one because you're going to go to different cities. So it's a very interesting and kind of complex situation, but I would tell you that sometimes the day before, sometimes an hour or so before the social happens. But you'll have plenty of time to go over, what it is you're looking for and who you are and where you've been, and you talk to them and they get to know you better so that when you're going through that social environment that they can point out some women that they may know, that they may feel would be a good fit for you. Also, when you're talking to the different women, maybe they don't know them from before. You know, we get a lot of new women that will come to these socials, and maybe they don't know them. However, when you're talking with the women and you walk away from the table, you know, you can talk with that matchmaker, and she will give you good advice as to what's going on with that woman, really. Read between the lines a little bit. They're good at that. They're women. You know, women are not, you know, blinded by beauty like men are. Oh my gosh, men, I've seen it. 25 years, I could tell you story after story after story about how, you know, oh, she's hot, John, I don't care. Where do I write the bad check? I don't care. She's hot. She's hot. She's hot. Yeah, she's 40 years younger than me, but she's so hot. That kind of stuff, right? I've heard it. I've heard it. I've heard it. The matchmaker will try to keep you grounded, try to keep you understanding what your goals are so that you don't get kind of hijacked. You don't go off the track that you really should be on. Because yes, it might be an enjoyable track to go off of for a few days, but then what's really going to happen at the end of all of it, really? So you really want to stay focused on what it is you're really there for.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides.
Interested? Learn more at KyievPersonals.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.